Hey,
Yo.
I wanted to show you this.
Okay.
Tell me what you think.
Okay. Let me just tell myself we'll edit this out afterwards.
So this is a rock that I photographed over by Moab.
Okay.
And I got to look at it, and I thought, man, that's not just a regular rock. I've driven by this thing many times, but it didn't look like anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took a picture of it, and I thought, wow, man, that looks like something. And so I was working with it, with the computer, kind of zooming in and out. I just kind of went into one area, like right here, right there.
Oh.
And that kind of looks like a, I don't know, like a lizard face. Right there. Can you see it?
Oh,
Just
wow.
the red.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pull it back a little bit so you can see it. Go up like this.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So then you got the sand up here. Right here. That's some type of liquid. I think it's water, and it's washing up from the head right there in the neck where the shoulders are, between the neck and the shoulders of the animal. And that's what that represents as waves. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to zoom back a little bit more. But I'm going to move the screen this way, like this.
I feel like I had to zoom out because your eyes do fixate as you zoom in and start to look at different things.
Did I move it too fast?
No,
You
I
could
thought
say,
that was
wait.
good.
Oh, don't wait.
No, that was good.
So right now I'm just going over the major part of what I saw.
Okay.
It's like, wow, if I break it down, that's what I found.
Okay.
And then it's this side here. I don't know if that picture makes any sense to you. That's the head of an alligator. Its eye is right here. It's really dark. And the snout comes out, and this is the tip of his snout right here. Oops. Can you see it? But he's got like some type of armor square. All you can see really is his skin right here, and then his teeth in the white.
As you're pointing these different parts, can you like highlight? Can you put a highlighter on?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me go past you.
Because I feel like as you're pointing to different things, when we look back at this later,
I won't be able to follow it.
yeah.
Come on. Oh, wrong door. Okay. Good thinking.
Because I see as you're pointing, like as it touches, it does that circle thing, but does that?
It doesn't really affect your seeing it. Alright, so like for example, I highlight this area right here. So if you just look at this area, that's the mouth with the teeth in white. So as I go along here, up here, keep going. It stops right there. You see all that?
Yes.
And then up here, you see the bottom of the eye. I'll just kind of bring it out a little bit. And this dark part is the eye, and then this up here is like its
a furrowed
eyebrow.
brow.
And then underneath whatever this red layer is here is his face, which you don't see very often until you see the teeth and the gums right here. And this, so it looks like it's a real thick, looks like it's about that thick.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the other part of someone. Oh, on the top looks like it's wearing a crown-like thing, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, like a king.
Some type of royalty.
Well, and almost like a metal armor,
Oh yeah,
right?
real
like
fortified.
that comes down on its nose and protects its nose too. That's kind of.
And even right here, it looks like these are like a material jaw that fits over the top of their regular teeth, like it's part of the.
Yes.
Wow.
It's very mechanized.
It's never going to break the
like.
teeth because it's always going to hit the metal.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
I never saw that before.
Kind of how I imagine, like, you know how like in Super Mario they have the bad guy. And he gets all decked out as time goes on, and he's got more metal and like
He's more
coverings and
fortified.
things like that. Yeah, fuck yeah. This is like the advanced 2023 version of this. Back in the day, this used to be like an opponent to the Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah.
It's the Rhino guy. It's the Rhino guy in Ninja Turtles.
So I'm going to zoom back a little bit now because I don't know if it becomes more apparent to you. Now that you have an idea of what you're looking at, I'll kind of limit that and make it back the way it was. See, we kind of highlighted the eye a little bit so it really comes out of that.
Well, you can see it even more too as you bring it back like that too. After we've already come in close and talked about it, and then you bring it back, you can really see it. But you wouldn't be able to notice it unless you had analyzed it up close like that at first.
And something in your intellect has changed. It's like, that's
Yes.
not what I thought it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's always a reason, like you look at different things, like sightseeing, right? Like, what is the reason you sightsee?
People watching is one of those things, right?
You gaining information when you're sightseeing, and
spy.
Your mind doesn't necessarily know how to process it. Could be.
It's all subconscious.
But you're drawn to it in some sort of way.
Or pushing it.
Exactly. So now from this angle, though, what about these parts right here?
So I don't know whether...
Does that connect with him, do you feel like? Or does that...
Like on the south side of this lizard,
Yes.
I could see that the white sands was something, a material. It could be sand and dirt, or it could be water.
A barrier. To me, it's more like a barrier in between the two.
Oh, it could be like the ground breaking up? Oh, between them.
Between the two.
To create more depth right there.
Well, and it's almost as if they're connected. And they're guarding different sides.
They are definitely different directions.
Yes.
So I'm going to move over a little bit.
Which I wonder if you took pictures of it aerially.
I've looked at it from Google.
What does it look like
Nothing.
aerially?
It doesn't look like anything if you stand in front of it.
Huh.
Unless you're really like the process that you and I just went through as far as identifying the major parts. And we haven't done but 2/3. We still have one more third. Is you get to the smallest one and it's like, wow, I recognize that. And then you move out a little bit to something else, like, wow, I recognize that. And it's easier to understand this when you take it in big pieces. And I'm just breaking them down. Because this rock is like, I don't know, half a mile long.
Wow.
And it's probably, I don't know, 400 or 500 yards deep and maybe the same height. That's a high guesstimate. Then we'll go over here to this other part. I might have to leave that in. Now, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I've had a chance to look at it a lot. And just this part of it appears like along this line right here, that's like the surface of something.
Can we get some color change, a different color change right there
try.
when you're talking about this
What
one?
color?
Because of like
a highlight?
maybe like a blue, a translucent blue or something.
How about a gray?
Or gray.
Right here. Let's try that.
Okay.
Might be too much. Yeah, so we kind of fill that in.
Nope. Can't see that either.
It's very light. See it taking effect there on the greens?
Yes.
So we can go up here.
Let me get something more that I can see more. To me, I don't see a change.
So this is taking out the greens. See how the green disappear up there? Watch
Turn
this.
red.
So it's filtering that green out to give it enough red to compensate for how overexposed that particular color is. It looks like there's a stairwell right there, doesn't it? This whole thing's a stairwell. And it has this white around the edges. See the stairs there?
It's almost like one of those hidden pictures that you get the paintbrush wet, and then as you as you're coloring it, different things are exposed through the paint.
Or like on your coffee mug.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, I look at this like, why? That could be a reason. It's like a form of entertainment. Kind of look at that beautiful gold right there. Oh, that's pretty. Bring some of that out.
I gotta move my nose real quick.
Look at the color really coming out right there at the bottom. Whew. Nice. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Let me zoom in on that a little bit. Yeah, let's work on that.
Okay, so
Check this out, I'm really zoomed in.
my first instinct of that new piece that we just looked at.
The one we're working on?
Oh, yes. Is it a piece in itself, or is it connected to that reptile? Do you see it as a piece in itself, or do you see it as connected to that reptile?
Which part?
This whole piece.
It is, it's one contiguous stone.
I know, but as
as
far
far
as
as
what you see.
Interpretation?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of think that the reptile has its chin up on dry land
Okay.
or something, and it's lounging on top of whatever this is. It's just
Okay.
beginning to lounge its snout on the bottom part of that right there.
Okay.
Look at this
Well,
ride.
it's even like it's like straddling something. Like right in here, I feel like its arm.
It's flared out.
Yeah, like.
I can't tell if its jaw is open or not. Like, is it biting it?
Well, that's what I was thinking, but I don't know if I see it more as that's the whole head, and then this is the arm that comes down, and that's how you see it in the shadow. Hold on, we're looking at this other piece right over here. Quick.
I see the blues start coming out.
Uh-huh.
See, it looks like along the top and on the bottom, it's two layers split by this yellow line.
Oh,
And it's two different floors of some activity. Really uncovers that green stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then it makes me start to think, too, in comparison. Do I compare this side with the other side?
Right, are they connected?
The white in the teeth of the alligator crocodile. Kind of how it's sandwiched in the middle, and the same as that one.
Right here?
I think so.
What do you think, Glenda?
Tell him what you think. Tell him what you just said.
It's like a lizard.
Where do you see it?
The tail, the arms, the back, the eyes, the teeth.
Really big lizard? Do you see the lizard here? In the middle? Facing that way? He's smaller. See him now?
The arm and teeth.
I see his long snout. Back up a little bit.
It looks like an eel.
An eel? Yeah, it could be an eel.
Mm-hmm.
That would make more sense because I think this is an octopus or a squid. And this is its two tentacles coming out from its head.
Mm-hmm.
And they're proportional in size as to whatever they're doing. And if it's an eel, that would make more sense because an eel is much smaller than anything I'd try to imagine. Like it'd have to be like a giant squid in order to fit in a lizard's mouth. The one of that style, but oh my gosh.
But an
Nice
eel
work.
compared to an octopus type thing.
And that makes more sense for right here in this joint.
Mm-hmm.
what you were saying. I couldn't see it, and then you made me really focus on it.
You see the darkness right there too?
That blue.
Almost like a disconnection between the two, like where there's it almost like the mouth is probably open. The squid ink coming out into the mouth.
You're right, because look, when we pull out, you can see that really blends in. That blue almost looks like it could be like a hologram.
Where do you see?
Like it's projecting off the stone.
Where do you see the octopus?
So the octopus goes from here, zoom back, long tentacles there that go along there,
It's like a jellyfish.
and then it's the head part of it.
Looks like a jellyfish with a big head.
See,
Is it an
jellyfish don't
octopus?
have heads. I don't think.
And they have a like jelly on top.
Want to be in it? Barely, you want to be in it?
Riley Prettymill on the recording.
Signatures later.
We're gonna delete that later.
Autographs later. So
Strike this from the record.
that's it. Did I convince you might be looking at something else?
Oh yeah. So, when you take this at different lightings, different times, does the image distort or change?
So let me tell you my experience when I shot this stone. I call it gator stone because when I first saw it, I saw the alligator part from a distance. I thought it was an alligator, and so that's why I called it that. And plus, this long snout part looks like an alligator or a crocodile. It's hard for me to see the snout, and that's all I see is the eyes. I don't know enough about it. But I've probably sat in front of that stone, gosh, maybe 2 weeks.
In the same position or from different aspects?
The longest in the same location is 2 weeks. Excuse me, about a week.
So you did go to see it from different locations.
There's a place,
And you took photos of it from different perspectives?
yeah, but they weren't very far apart. They were just farther away from the stone. But as far as the change from left to right, didn't change very much. So in the others, you can either see more or less of this green part here. Just depends on how close I am as to how much of that you can see. In this photo area, over on this side of it, you can't see it, but this actually goes up and then it drops off to a cliff that goes down to the road. So it could be 1,000 yards. Or it's pretty tall, I don't know, 500 yards. So this is just part of a larger landscape.
If you went on the other side of, have you ever taken pictures on the exact opposite side?
That's harder to get over there.
Is it?
Yeah, I hate it. Because the equipment that I have, which is just my pickup truck, I can't get back into there because I don't have the right kind of equipment. That's been a big struggle of mine. It's like I can't see the other side of this stone. There are some...
That would be my complex, is you can't, it's not something, it's only two-dimensional to you right now. To us.
Well, the nice thing about it is it looks good on this side.
Oh yeah.
But I can promise you, if you go to the other side, it's not even the same stone.
Really?
You would not even see it as the same stone. You wouldn't.
Interesting.
I've never seen it work that way.
Can we go back in?
Yeah, if you want to zoom in. 2 fingers. Oh, let me show you something. So when I've been shooting this, I thought I could see a door. And of course I scan all the photos and look to see what I can find. And right here, yeah, see that right there? Looks like a doorway. And then if you look at it, it looks like there's a person's head right there, and their body goes down here, and they're kind of sitting on the stone in front of that doorway.
Can you use this?
So it's pressure sensitive. You can see how wide the brush is now.
Why do I want it to be more than that?
Put some
This
glue in.
man.
Yeah.
This one right here.
Yeah, nice work.
Right?
Uh-huh.
It's almost like the lantern is lighting his way now to the door.
Uh-huh. It almost looks like it's three-dimensional, like it's a...
Here's the old man sitting over here in his little lounge chair.
Oh, he's a tiny man.
Uh-huh. This is a neighborhood. It's a little front to a neighborhood.
Yeah, I see it.
It's the front. It's the ghetto, honestly.
Maybe it's the beachfront.
It's the here. It's this couple over here. Little pear-shaped lady. Old
tiny.
granny right
Oh.
here. See, but it's almost, it almost reminds me of like a Fantasia type thing. Like,
Now, let me challenge you. Does it still look the same?
I think so. You just see it from a little bit further. Yeah,
Look at that color you put in it. That's pretty nice.
it makes it more of a scene now.
Try
As
some
you-
blue.
Let's try this blue. I don't know, that's so interesting too. Like these are just like the these are the storefronts.
Now the brush, I think it's long and slim.
Storefronts, right?
Uh,
Storefronts.
and there are people standing in front of them.
Oh yeah, see these are the people on the street. Here's the
Oh.
actual street. As it goes down.
Oh, there's a platform or something right there. See it,
That's
long
the
and flat.
Yeah, I feel like this is like the storefronts. Like these are the windows right inside the buildings. Just more windows right here. And people are just chilling on the street. Here's the street. Some trees right here.
Look, it's a mural.
Little Italian roadway.
Is that a person standing right
Oh
there?
yeah, there's another one. He's just hanging out. This is the creepy guy in the background, just like me.
Where's someone standing?
Oh here.
Where?
Right there, that guy.
He's the dark guy.
It's like they're all
Shadowy.
shadow
Where's
figures.
more?
Here's some ladies right here. Just kind of chilling, hanging out. Here's a little guy sitting on a recliner chair.
You have blue? Hit
Yeah.
that dark area.
What,
Just
blue?
right there, yeah.
Right in
See
here?
what it does.
Like it just makes it darker.
On that one, yeah, add more blue to it. Just get rid of whatever's there.
Like darker blue?
Uh-huh.
Oh, but, well, it's almost like this is like a walkway. Because here's this guy coming out of the shadows.
Oh,
You know,
come around the corner there.
yeah, here's the light at the end of the tunnel over here.
Oh, that's the
Dark
doorway.
walkway. It's like this is the whole tunnel. There's the light at the end of the tunnel that way. He just came from that way as they walk into town. A little street.
So at his back right there, you see this gold band?
Mm-hmm.
That's on the forehead of something that looks like a bear or something.
Oh, yeah.
There's two eyes right there.
Yes. Yep, I see it too, Lenny.
Looks like an owl.
Like an owl?
Looks like an owl.
Uh-huh, I see that.
Well, see, now all of these are almost turning into... It's like, whoa! Did I do that with this?
I don't know.
I think it did.
Maybe you have a magic wand. Or someplace around here. Flip it, see if that makes it.
You know how, like, in, like ancient Egyptian tombs and, like, the pyramids and stuff like that?
Uh-huh. Like the
how
hieroglyphs?
Yeah, the hieroglyphs and stuff, but how they have, like, people on the walls, like, doing things and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. This whole white area now is now changing to that for me.
Look,
It
Because
looks
you're
like
like
that.
women, almost
look,
like
look,
nuns.
look, it looks like glue. Look,
Hold on,
look,
let's-
hold on. Look, I see something. Look, it looks
Hey,
like glue.
stop.
Glue right there. You got the nose right there, the eye, the little eye, and then the hair on top.
Yes,
You see?
Tabby, no.
that whole spot.
Look, that looks like
Probably
glue.
too much green, but sometimes you can never have too much green.
That
Oh,
one
man.
looks like glue with his arms behind his back and his.
Alright. Sometimes I overwork it. See that guy right there?
Uh-huh.
Well, that green's
Look at,
turning it
look
up,
at,
isn't it?
I'll show you where glue is.
Oh,
Look,
whoa.
look, Mom, look.
Wait, we
Wait,
going.
wait. Look at the way that it's like altered the alligator crocodile.
Can I zoom in?
Picture within a picture within a picture within a picture.
And the closer you get, there's a point at which your brain switches over and you start seeing the smaller images.
Mom,
then-
look, that's glue right
So
there.
you feel like they were built on in time on top of each other in layers. Could you gauge a period of time between the layers?
Mom, that's glue. Look,
I think it's created at one time.
that's glue because his 2 legs, and then his arms behind his back, and his eye, and then his nose.
Groot.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Nice, Bubs. Interesting.
Daddy. What the hell did I do?
What are you going for? What are you gonna go for?
I'm not sure. But I want to work with this color. Man,
Ooh.
excuse me very much. I'm going to change my mind, maybe. Still blue, too. It's like a game show. No, try red. Try
I
red.
know.
No, try purple. Look at that. There's something underneath there. You see it?
Uh-huh. Whoa.
Bringing it out.
What?
Now, is that a face right there? In green?
I already see 2 different ones. Like it's just perfectly there.
Erased a lot of the green, didn't it?
What are you looking
Ugh.
Kind of screws it up when you overdo it, but it's just fun to see the limit you can push it
Move your
to.
hand.
See, it almost looks like right here. Almost looks like you're looking into a place, like they're standing in front of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's like a doorway, and then you have like stuff along there, and then you have the ledge there.
How did they make that?
That's a stone.
That's
Nobody-
a big rock.
As far as I know, nobody made it, but we don't know. We don't know.
You know, we just know what we see. We don't know what it is.
Where'd you find that?
He took those photos.
I'm asking where did you find it?
In Moab, right off the highway.
What?
Dang.
You want to fight, bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I wish I had my drive cam running.
Come on.
Oh, look at that. Ah, look at that.
I'm never being your best friend. Ever again. I'm never being your best friend ever again.
Okay.
Okay.
Wanna try
I
it?
can.
Yeah, you should care.
Want to try it?
The color? No. I'm just seeing what else is kind of fucking going on here.
Understand the scene.
Mm-hmm. Can
It
we
would
go?
be nice to get your opinion.
Can we go into here?
Why?
Yeah, Brian, let it.
Look at that stuff right there. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Looks like writing on a blue dome.
Mm-hmm.
Good color match. Good location. Oh, look at this right in there. You see all that detail?
It almost looks mechanical to me.
Yeah, it's edgy.
Yeah.
What, blue? Does it need blue? Yellow?
Because as you start to focus here, this piece right here comes into depth perception. Like, you're looking at this and it's like, whoa, whoa, what is this? Is this
It creates dimension.
closer to me
Yeah.
than that?
Uh-huh. The way that it just jets out right there.
Mm-hmm. But if you came out, whoa.
Huh?
If you came out, zoom out again. Oh, it is in front
Looks
of
like a
it.
tunnel right there.
Yeah. That's exactly about, well, I guess we were right there, but that was in there too, huh?
Yeah, that's where we were.
Yeah.
That's close up.
Almost like, you know how, you know how, okay, how can I even explain it? Like, fucking, what is that movie?
I don't know, look at this while you're constipating.
It's a female. The crazy hat is what I say. Long, dark, flowy hair.
Can you see this real thin green right there? I just
Yep.
screwed it up right there. Whoa.
Whoa. See, it's the pen, I think. I think it like...
Now I have the magic wand. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look at her from far away though. Like, yeah.
Look at those colors we put on.
I'm loving it.
That purple drapery. This almost looks like a big face right there. The light part. Oh, wow. Can you see the scene? It goes from here to there, but primarily from that hole. I can't tell what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But
I definitely see stuff. I don't know what color I need. Blue? Deep blue.
Mm.
Oh, that brought it out.
Mm-hmm. I
Look at
really
that,
defined a
too.
bunch of things.
Oh my, look at that. Look at all that. That really adds some color to it. This right here looks like a hologram to me.
Right in there.
And like it comes off the stone.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like the shadow of it, right? Like it's a projection.
Mm-hmm.
So
Somehow it gets worked in there.
3 people? 3 heads?
I see 2.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, slightly behind whatever that is.
Uh-huh. With the
What is
bodies.
that? Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, is this a redhead over here with the eye peeking out? Can't look. Looks like it's like really frazzled hair, and then right here's the eyeball. We really jacked up
Is
the
that
colors.
the eyeball or is that... I was seeing a brown eye,
What?
not an eyeball.
You a brown eye? What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, what about side note? Chicken cordon bleu. Boo.
For dinner?
I said it.
It's 7 o'clock.
No, it's not. All I gotta do is put it in the oven.
Are you ready to stop?
I'm just about. This was side note.
Oh, okay.
How much minutes are we in?
I don't know.
Fuck it, stop it. Let's see.